Hey there, Leo. How are you? We're going to get started on your tarot reading for the month of November. Leo, how's it going? Yes, I am standing. I am doing my reading standing up now because I'm ADHD. No, I'm kidding. But I do have ADHD. Like I'm an actual diagnosis ADHD. I'm not just saying I have it because a lot of people have ADHD and it's like they just like say they have ADHD. No, I've been diagnosed with ADHD. So for those of you that are have been watching me, are my subscribers, or you've been watching me for a while, or maybe not for a while, you've watched me before and maybe you've noticed this. I'm very jittery, and something you don't see is what's below the table, and that's my feet, guys. I'm usually dancing down there. My feet, I'm doing the river dance okay, down here while I'm sitting down, or I'm tugging at my clothes. And that's because I need to move, especially when I do readings and I'm connected to spirit. Like I get super stimulated, and then I just got this idea the other day. In fact, I got the idea because I was talking to somebody about they were telling me about exercising and how to get healthier and fit, because I'm running. Like, I love running, and I had stopped running for a while, and now I'm back to running. I've been running, I think, for over a month now, and I'm up to like almost doing like 4 miles, a little more than 4 miles running, no stopping. And well, I love it. It feels really good. And well, this person, we were talking, about that, and they said, you know what? Something that you could do is while you're working, especially because you work from home, you could just stand while doing your work. And I thought, interesting. I think they got this tip from Jillian Michaels. Yeah, they got this tip from the fitness guru, Jillian Michaels. She was like really popular in, I don't know, maybe the 90s. I think she was in The Biggest Loser too. She was like a really like tough coach. And well, that's what I'm doing. So, standing, allows you to burn more calories. And well, for me, it's better for my circulation. It's better for, just being able to do my job, more effectively, because I like the freedom to be able to move. All right, so let's begin, my dear Leo. Should I use this deck? I think I'm going to use this deck for you. I used it for Aries not long ago, and it's called the Tarot of the Enchanted Soul. All right. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the sign of Leo. This is your tarot reading for the month of November. Holy Spirit, what insight, foresight, guidance, revelations do we have for the sign of Leo this month of November? Let's begin by taking a look at your biggest challenge, or your challenge overall this November. Right now, as a matter of fact, right now, what is your biggest challenge? Leo, we have the Four of Swords. That's your biggest challenge, Leo? The Four of Swords? Why is that? Well, could be for several reasons. Two things that I already like that I'm thinking about is, one, maybe you need to take a break. Okay, maybe it's all these things. Maybe you need to take a break. Okay, from. You need to take a break in some way for some of you. Maybe that's a challenge. Hey, maybe you do want to take a break, but you, for whatever reason, it feels like you can't, okay? And then the other challenge for you, I feel like it could be overthinking something. Like you're overthinking, and well, what happens when you overthink? You exhaust yourself, you mentally exhaust yourself, you drain yourself. So that's kind of like what I'm seeing here. Rest, exhaustion, retreat, recuperation, time out, solitude, relaxation, sanctuary, and peace. So all of those things are a challenge. Peace is a challenge. Get out. Why? What do you have going on? Rest, getting rest, retreating. Some of you want to get away, but you can't. It's hard. You're trying to heal something, recuperate, and you can't. Like, it's not, you're not healing fast enough. You're not recuperating something, right? It's not getting better fast enough, perhaps. Yeah. Gosh, it even feels like it's hard to find like just a place to where you can find peace and quiet. It kind of feels like. All right, that's your biggest challenge. Let's get another card. How so, Holy Spirit? Give us more insight into this. Sleeping. Some of you could be having trouble sleeping. And then again, I feel like it has to do again with this like overthinking, like there's just something on your mind so much. We have the Knight of Swords. Gosh, look, and we have the King of Swords. Look at all this sword energy. Knight of Swords, moving fast, impatience, rash, fearless, brave, daring, direct, going against the flow. King of Swords, maturity, authority, clarity, judge, analytical principles, reason, logic, and power. Oh my goodness. If there's like a sense of urgency here, guys, like there's a sense of urgency. There's this clarity it is that you have. Yeah, there's this major clarity that you have. Your analytical, I'm hearing, abilities at this time are sharp. And I feel like you see very clearly with this King of Swords. You really do. So what's up with this Four of Swords then? Because this could be overanalyzing something. We'll see. We'll put it all together. Knight of Swords. There's a sense of urgency with this Knight of Swords. Maybe things are happening very quickly, very fast at this time, guys. Yeah, there's things are moving very quickly. There's a lot that's happening, specifically mentally. I feel like your brain, your mind, it's just like on overdrive. It's like it's working so much. I feel like many of you are receiving a lot of like light codes, a lot of downloads at this time. And when that happens, guys, light codes, guys, they just help you, I would say, with like your mental clarity. They help you see things clearly. Very healing. They bring a lot of healing. And I believe that's because like this is like a model that I have. The mind heals, okay, through understanding. I truly do believe that. I believe that the mind has the power to heal the body through understanding, guys, which is just truth. It's light. So yeah, I feel like there's like a lot of like maybe even epiphanies that you're receiving, and maybe everything is happening so quickly that maybe it could be slightly overwhelming just because of the amount of downloads you guys are receiving, which again can really mentally exhaust you and even leave you kind of confused, right? It kind of has the opposite effect just in the beginning, right? Because it's just like information overload. Absolutely. Well, I feel like all of this, you need to take time to. I'm trying to think like what can you do to combat this? Because if you don't, if during these times, guys, that you're receiving, it's like you're upgrading your software, okay? Which means you're using a lot of energy, a lot, okay? A lot of energy. So think about your brain like being this big hard drive, and it's like downloading all these, these files, and it's like, oh, it's burning out, after a while, it feels like, it feels burned out. So it's absolutely necessary at this time, guys, that you make time to recharge. it's as easy as, well, it's not that easy, but it could, you could really feel a lot better simply by, like, on a sunny day, go outside to breathe, go outside to take a walk, go out into nature. Like, I know when I feel this way, oh my God, it just, it feels like it knocks you out sometimes, guys. It really, you feel so exhausted. Which makes you feel like you don't want to do anything, perhaps, right? Like, oh, I just don't have the energy to do anything. I'm just going to stay in. And well, I remember feeling this way, and it was just so hard to get myself to go out to a hike. But like, I knew, yes, I'm tired, I'm exhausted. But I know that if I go do this hike, and yes, I am, you think, well, how's that going to work if I'm exhausted and I'm just going to go exhaust myself some more? No, guys, nature heals in this. That's what many of you need. You need nature, okay? And it's something that can really, really uplift you very quickly. If you can go on a hike, okay? Go do that. You could go to the park. Maybe there's no hikes, but maybe you could go to a park and walk around and just breathe. Okay, breathe. Meditation is really going to help you out. Breathing exercises as well. Believe it or not, fasting will help you out as well. Try doing that. So that's your biggest challenge, guys. It's like there's just so many downloads, knowing there's like a sense of urgency here. Like, maybe you want to do something, maybe it's happening now, you feel this urgency, and it's like, where's this coming from? Maybe you feel something coming, something needs to happen. Something needs to happen. Hold on, guys, let me see what this is. Okay, that was nobody important. All right, so I forgot what I was saying. Anyways, let's move on. Let's take a look at the recent past, guys. The recent past. There's something coming. Yep, there's something coming. You know it. Look up here, guys. There's a airplane, and there's you can't really see it, but there's lightning that's striking. Yeah. So something's definitely like going to happen. Something's happening at this very moment, and I feel like you sense it, you know it, and I feel like you have like all the details about it. Yeah, it's like you got the tea first. You got the tea on it first, and there's this incredible foresight, this mental clarity that you have, and I feel like you're ready for it. Like you feel like, okay, like I'm ready for this. We have the Eight of Wands in the past. Speed, rapid movement, conclusion, action, results, activity, traveling, progress. Doesn't that go with like what I'm telling you guys? I often even see this, 10 of this Eight of Wands, as I see it as this. It's like an energy that just comes in so fast you don't even see it coming. So absolutely, I feel like there's like the energy, like I feel like everything's moving very quickly all around you in your life, or in one area of your life. And I feel like you can feel, I'm hearing this energy surge, this around you. There's just so much going on, guys. This is the past, okay? Something got moving, which basically just says that in the past there is like this speed, lightning speed, something taking off, something happening, a message as well. This Eight of Wands, since representative of travel, is representative of a message. So again, it's all like a lot of incoming energy, okay, guys? There's so much coming in. Oh my goodness. Energetically, guys, you got a lot going on. You might be experiencing things that are different, okay? I'm hearing a tickle here and a tickle over there. Hold on, guys. So this is something that just started with your reading. Like there's a lot going on, and I see that reflected in your reading. It's almost as if, like, you know what this feels like. It's powerful psychic energy, guys, as well. But this might also feel like this feels like a knowing, which is it's like, I think it's clairsentience or claircognizance. I get both of those confused, but they're pretty much like the same almost. Like one is just the feeling that you get. It's just a feeling that like something. It's a feeling. How do you know? It's just a feeling that I have. I feel this, and I can't really explain it, but it's just a feeling. And then we have the other one that's a clear knowing. You just know something. It's not necessarily a feeling, but you know something. You just know. There's no feeling that comes with it, but it's just this knowing. So again, claircognizance and clairsentience, like that's something that I'm seeing here with you, my dear Leo. That just tells you like something's happening. And maybe that's why maybe that's your biggest challenge, right? With this Four of Swords. Because what I noticed that happens, okay, with the clairsentience and the claircognizance, that the knowing or the feeling that you just know, it's one of both of those are the easiest, some of the less complicated psychic clairs, okay, to have active, because they're uncomplicated. It's just that you just know and accept that you know. And we could say clairvoyance is one of the more complicated ones, because you're having to interpret, like a vision, for example. Like, what does that mean? Which, depending on what the vision is, it could be easier or harder, but let's just say easier to interpret because you have something that you saw. And for some of you, that could certainly be the case. But, what happens is when you start overthinking and overanalyzing, oh my goodness, this vision I'm hearing just gets lost in a way. So, yeah, I feel like you could be overthinking it. Hello, I keep saying that, right? Repeating myself. Yeah, you're overthinking it. It's happening. Something's happening. All right. Show me the more of the past. We have the Death card. The Queen of Swords. Get out. You see all this mental energy, guys? Ace of Swords. Get out. Oh my goodness. Let's put that back. But yeah, look, Ace of Swords, and then we have the Queen of Swords here. The one that came out is the Death card. This is there's a tremendous change, guys, in your past that begun, okay? Eight of Wands and then the Death card. Tremendous, okay? An activation, we could say, guys. A tremendous activation in your past that is creating tremendous change in your life. This, for many of you, could it's bringing changes that are, we could say difficult, because it's the Death card. It's bringing in a lot of new beginnings, endings, beginnings, transitions, transformations, regeneration, renewal, and rebirth. So look at that took off. This is helping you, okay? I'm hearing you've been making space, which is what Well, you've been letting go, you've been releasing, you've been in the process of releasing and letting go. I'm hearing this is something, an energetic push, okay? We could see it like as spirit or just the universe. It's like this push. For many of you, you needed this push. You see, you can see this Eight of Wands as something that's pushing, this death card. Like, okay, this needs to happen, right? This needs to happen. Again, I'm telling you, there's this sense of urgency that I feel here where it's like something is meant to happen at a certain time regardless. And it's like, hey, I'm kind of seeing it like this, if you could think about it, like here's this date. There's something that's going to happen by this date. Okay. However you handle it, however you handle this now and, before this date, you're handle it however you want. But, just know that the closer we get to this date, if you still have not released or let go, just know that things are really going to start speeding up very quickly. It's kind of like what this feels like. So for those of you that have not, I'm hearing been, quite, really been moving or pushing for these changes, I'm hearing that are going to happen, meant to happen, I'm hearing by this certain date. Around this time, like right now, it's going to feel maybe overwhelming because it's going to feel like I'm hearing the universe kind of just press the button, and it's like everything just starts moving very quickly. It's like what it feels like to me. All right. Now, again, this death card is representative. Could be a relationship that is ending. It could be, a major cycle in your life, which we could see as maybe a job that you've been in, a certain career, a certain field, and then all of a sudden, you find yourself in another one. Major, again, transitions and transformations, renewal, rebirth. All right, let's take a look at the present moment, Leo. Let's take a look at the present moment. We have the Devil. And then we have the Lovers. Okay, so, all right. I also feel like for many of you, it's like here in the past, you did. It's like you took action. You did something happen with this Eight of Wands that, allowed you to start the process already. In the present moment with this Devil, guys, I do see that at the present moment there is a force, an energy, which could certainly be a person, a situation, circumstances. Okay, let's just say a force of some sort that is limiting you, that is restricting you, that I'm hearing is causing, some confining you, trying to confine you, okay? Perhaps limit, I'm hearing, the decisions and the choices it is that you can make, because the Lovers is about choices, desire, relationships, choice, passion, union, and romance. And then the Devil says obsession, control, domination, addiction, temptation, materialism. So absolutely, guys, I feel like this Lovers, guys, is just like a desires that you have. Choices, okay, that you have to make, I'm hearing, that are going to that you want to make. It's as simple as that, just having a choice like, okay, this is how I'm feeling, this is what I'm desiring, or this is what I want to do. And well, I'm hearing the freedom, okay, with this Lovers, to be able to make that decision. Well, with the Devil being here, it's like you're not being allowed that freedom to make those decisions. I'm hearing to follow, I'm hearing your passions, your desires. For many of you, this could be, connected to a relationship, a love relationship. Doesn't have to be union and romance. So you see, there's almost like this reunion, this unity, okay, that is happening at this moment. I'm hearing whether within you or within you as well as around you and another person. It's like you're becoming whole again. Again, there's this transformation that has already begun here in the past. That is, I'm hearing this agenda, I'm hearing for transformation that has already been pushed here in the recent past, and in the present moment. I feel like you're making those choices, you're making those decisions, you're following your heart, you're listening to your heart, to your higher guidance. But there is a very restrictive and limiting energy here that I'm hearing. I feel like it's like imposing on you in some kind of way. Let's see. Tell me more about this devil, Holy Spirit. Tell me more about this devil. Tell me more about this devil. And well, as and you can see how why this is a problem. I mean, the devil's a problem no matter where it's at. But can you see, like, your biggest challenge is this Four of Swords? There's a very draining energy at the present moment as well that's draining sucking the life out of you guys. I'm telling you, there is. It could be an actual person that is just mentally really exhausting you, perhaps creating doubt, creating illusions, because that's what the devil does. Trying to control, I'm hearing the situation. But I feel like you see clearly. Okay, tell me more about this devil. We have the Four of Wands. I'm seeing this. I mean, look, the Four of Wands, there's two people that are getting married. This is celebration, marriage, community, stability, parties, reunions, domestic bliss. So for many of you, this is a love reading. It will resonate with you as a love reading. And especially so with the lovers being here. I mean, there is, I'm hearing a union, two people here that are coming together, that are moving forward, that are coming into union. And, well, before I'm hearing they can move forward, they need to come together. Before this can happen, I'm hearing there's this coming together that needs to happen. And I feel like that choice, okay, has already been made with the lovers, right? Like these two people, you, my dear Leo, have already decided this is where my heart is. This is what I want to do. Death card in the past, something already died. Something of the process of hearing of decay, of releasing, of letting go, an ending has already taken place in the past. And well, if you can imagine now in the present moment, it's like, okay, it's time to move forward. But something's not letting it. Something's not letting it. Although I'm hearing the choice has already been made, the Four of Wands, I also see it as taking that next step forward. It's progress. But I'm hearing there's something that is working against this. There's something working against this. That's the present moment, guys. Interesting. Show me the how is this going to be? Show me more about the present moment, Holy Spirit. I want to give you guys more insight. I feel like you know already, though. Again, but like I was saying, the whole claircognizance and the clairsentience, any sort of clair, just psychic ability in general, could be very complicated, okay, to interpret. But especially I find the claircognizance, clairsentience, that knowing, it's very hard to just, you know, follow that gut feeling, because it's just the feeling, especially, you know, if they were dealing here with somebody that doesn't know how to, that never listens to their feelings. Like, what's that? Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Tell me more. Tell me more. Tell me more about the present moment and what is happening. In specific, I want to give my dear Leo more, you know, clarity about, you know, the present moment. Although I think they got it. I think they understand. But again, it's the devil. I'm hearing this devil energy that is creating a problem. We have the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, you see, this is for you. It says this is a new beginning. Guys, that's what it is. Leo, something, you already know, something You were done. You were done with something in the past already. Energetically, you begin to move on, to release and to let go. In the past, the death card is there. Something has ended already in the past. So what does that mean? That in the present moment, it's over. So why is the devil here? I mean, this devil doesn't want you to move on. This devil doesn't want you to move forward. This devil doesn't want to release you. It doesn't want you to take this new opportunity. I'm hearing that you manifested that is yours. This could be a new financial beginning, a new job, any sort of opportunity that is incredibly favorable, positive, that is bringing you, loads of abundance. It's something that brings you wealth. It's a good investment. It's like good luck. This Ace of Pentacles. So you see, that's the present moment. So that's what you need to know, my dear Leo. If I called you Aries, guys, I do apologize for that. That sometimes happens, especially when I just did Aries before you guys. So I don't know if I did or if I didn't, but if I did, I apologize. If I said Aries, what I really mean is Leo. There's a new beginning. There's a new opportunity, honey, and it is for you. It is for you. It is for you. So take this opportunity, and it's not going anywhere. I'm hearing this. It's not going anywhere. You've already made a decision. You made a decision already. You made a choice. I'm hearing in your heart. And that new beginning is here. For many of you, it's a new relationship. It's a new job. It's just progress, guys, moving forward. It's already manifested. It's already here. But there's something, okay, that is draining the life out of you. Mentally, I'm hearing exhausting you. I'm going to pull advice for you as well. Let me look at that. And then we're going to look at future energy. Advice for my dear Leo. What advice? What advice? What advice? I'm here. So what are you breaking your head about? What are you breaking your head about with that Four of Swords? What are you thinking about exactly? Because the Four of Swords is trying to think about a solution. How do I do this, or how do I do that? Or you could be thinking, is this the right thing? Yes. Yes, there is a new beginning of some sort. Advice for my dear Leo. Advice for my dear Leo. We have the Five of Cups, and then we have the Fool. Yep. So this is advice. Wheel of Fortune. I'm telling you, that's that Ace of Pentacles. There's something very, very good happening here for you, my dear Leo. But this Five of Cups says that there is a loss. There's definitely a loss here. We saw that death card there. It's in the past. So yeah, it's definitely something that has already ended. And think about like somebody dying, for example. Sometimes, like, have you've seen this, like when somebody dies, you kind of become numb. And it's not until like after they're really gone, for example, the burial happens. It's not until after that you really start the grieving process. So that is something that could be happening, right now, maybe struggling, with that loss, trauma, despair, grief, living in the past, isolation, loneliness, and sadness. If this is a relationship, this could be a person that, is having a very hard time, with this. Regardless of what it is, guys, there at the present moment, there is a loss happening. Meaning it's like there's a loss you have to process. There's loss. And with the Full, look, it's a new beginning. That's the death card, isn't it? It's an ending and a new beginning. That's what we have here, guys. That's your advice. There is an ending, okay? There is loss, but listen, there is a new beginning. There's a loss. Oh, I wish it didn't have to be this way, but that's the way it is. Wheel of Fortune. That's just destiny. The Wheel of Fortune, that is just luck. That is life. That's just, I'm hearing the way the way the cookie crumbles. The Wheel of Fortune. The wheel of destiny, it says. Fortune, luck, destiny, karma, fate, opportunity, randomness, and change. You see, it's just happening now is what it says. It's just happening this way. There's no controlling this. You see, and then the devil is there. There is no controlling this. The best thing to do is just to accept. I'm hearing this new opportunity that the universe is giving you, and let go and release. There's nothing you can do about it. You know, sometimes like right now, I'm also getting like maybe, you know, you're trying to make things easier in some way. But listen, there's no controlling, especially controlling the life of others and or how this good luck and this new beginning is going to impact another. There's nothing you could do about that. I'm hearing that's not your business. That's not your problem, because the Wheel of Fortune is here. It says that's just the way it is. And if you think you have any control over what is happening, it's going to be happening. You're crazy. And that's what the devil is doing there. And I feel like that's what the devil's doing exactly, trying to control this situation, meaning, you know, maybe it's not ready yet. Doesn't care. Wheel of Fortune doesn't care whether you're ready or not. It's like, here I come, here I am. And that's just the way it is. You're either going to go, I'm hearing, with the cycles of life, or get trampled, at the bottom. Freedom, adventure, new adventure, leap of faith, wonder. There's a new beginning. There's a loss here that you have to accept. This is something great. This is something wonderful, guys. The Ace of Pentacles is there. You want this. You want this. So what's the problem? I'm getting that it's not you. There's something else influencing you. All right. So that's like advice for you. Future energy. How can you expect this to be unfolding? How can you expect this to be unfolding, my dear Leo? How can you expect this to be unfolding as the month of November continues to move forward? We have the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups, daydreaming, choices, fantasies, illusions, opportunities, procrastination. Get out. Procrastinating. There's a new beginning here, guys. Where's this procrastination coming from? That sword energy at the beginning, King of Swords. I forgot what else we saw. The King of Swords, the Four of Swords. You see clearly. Trust, trust, trust. Seven of Cups. So this is still somebody like, you know, in this, it's still a little foggy. It's still a little foggy here. Is this how it is? Am I seeing this clearly? Am I thinking about this the right way? You know, or, you know, am I just full of it, or am I just, you know, just out of my mind? You know, is this the choice I need to make? Is there any other choice? Like, does it really have to be this way? It's kind of like what it feels like. Well, let's answer that question. Well, we've already answered, I feel like, that question. Let's see. Leo, Leo, Leo. Closing message. How is this going to be developing and moving forward? We have the Four of Cups. Oh my goodness, no way. Disillusion, antisocial, unmotivated, stagnated, lacking emotional satisfaction, fatigued, and daydreaming. I'm hearing what can also be going on, guys, is that here comes the opportunity that you've been waiting for, okay? But not in the package it is that you want, right? That's kind of like what I feel like for many of you. You know how sometimes things happen, but It's like I'm not ready for it. That is procrastination. Like, let me just give you an example. When I first got on YouTube, actually didn't procrastinate at all. Like, I got that message, and I've always been very obedient when it comes to spirit only, because I was not an obedient child at all. But when it comes to spirit, like, I've always listened very intently, and I've always had like trusted what I was feeling, which is why I do what I do. And as soon as I got that message, that knowing, okay, that higher guidance that told me, leave, like, you're supposed to be doing this. I was going to school to be a nurse. I had a year left. To get my bachelor's in nursing. I worked really hard, invested a lot of time into that. I had a really good GPA because I'm from Houston, Texas. That's where I was born. I was raised. I'm now in the Northwest, but in Houston, Texas, guys, the medical field is incredibly competitive, and you're pretty much not accepted at all unless you have like damn near perfect GPA. So it's incredibly competitive because Houston has like a very good and huge medical center. So, I invested a lot into that. I did, and I had a spiritual awakening, and then it's hard to explain and put together. I'm telling you, it kind of just happens. A spiritual awakening, or just anything that just kind of the wheel of fortune. It just happens, and you don't expect it, and you're supposed to just go with it and take that opportunity, because if you don't, you're going to lose it. For sure, it could be, or you're just really going to have a hard time because you're going to be fighting against, fate, destiny. So I got, this spirit guys told me, listen, that's what you're supposed to be doing. And I said, okay, so I quit. I thought about it for a little bit, and I thought, oh my God, this is crazy. Like, you're living behind like a very good, career, be a nurse. My plan was to become a nurse anesthetist. That's what I was gonna do. I was very focused. But then spirit happened and said, we need you to go this way. And I left it all behind. I don't even think I thought about it like too much. And within 3 months of that, okay, I became a professional tarot reader. Because I trusted my inner guidance. I had that confidence in spirit. And I said, if spirit is telling me that this is what I have to do. Now, was it easy? No, it was hard as heck. Was there resistance? There was resistance every step of the way. There was so much doubt. But something that I always did was I always took action. I was brave. I was courageous. And I just trusted my intuition. And look, here I am. Almost like 5 years later, and I've had a lot of success doing this, and I don't regret this. So yeah, it took me 3 months, and it took me only 3 months because I had to learn tarot. Seriously, like, I just went and I bought a lot of books. I went online, and I just spent all of my time learning it, meditating, delving into spirituality, shamanic journeys, and I just learned myself. I learned everything myself, and then I said, let me start this YouTube channel, and bam, it all happened. But you see how that's super scary? What I did? Oh, everybody thought I was crazy. What? There, and then especially with the job that I do, where you're kind of like an entrepreneur, or you're like a business owner, you work for yourself, you're your own boss. It's like, where's the security in that? That's the mentality. Where is the security in that? Well, what happens if that doesn't work out? What are you going to do? That's like what you need to do, Leo. You just need to take action, and that's what you need to do at this time. You need to take action. What is it that I have to do? Just know, okay, that you're not going to have, I didn't have a detailed, guide, roadmap that said this is exactly how it's going to go. You're not going to know how it's going to go. Again, Wheel of Fortune, the whole thing of luck, you just have to trust and just, it is. You have to take a risk is what, needs to happen here, because you could be thinking, well, what if I leave this, and then go over there and then that doesn't pan out the way that I want? Again, stop. That's trying to control the situation. So the first step, in moving forward for you, you need to know that you cannot control. And that's actually a good thing. Because the Wheel of Fortune says that it's going to go good. It's going to go good. No matter how it goes, it's going to go good. You just have to roll with it. You just have to go with it. So look, this Four of Cups and this Seven of Cups. Look, get out. These are two of my... For sure, the Four of Cups is my least favorite card in the tarot. I like... The Tower is not the least favorite. Oh no, I love the Tower. I love the Tower. I mean, hey, it's dramatic. I like drama. It's exciting. Something's happening. You feel it. This Four of Cups, you don't feel nothing. Oh my goodness. I do not like the Four of Cups at all. It's like nothing makes you happy. You're just kind of like, nothing feels, nothing, tickles your fancy. Nothing here. It's just hard. And then with the Seven of Cups, for many of you, you could be thinking like you don't know what you want. But you do know what you want. And the only reason you don't know what you want is because the devil is there at the present moment. So who you need to identify the devil. Who is the devil in your life at this time that is creating illusions, delusions, that is zapping your energy, that is just, I'm hearing, keeping you away from your destiny. Daydreaming, choices, fantasies, illusions, opportunities, procrastination, apathetic, disillusioned, antisocial, unmotivated, stagnated, lacking emotional satisfaction, fatigued, and daydreaming. Hey guys, don't let anybody hold you back. Don't let anybody hold you back either. Okay, because at some point, now that I think about it, I kind of did feel this way. And I'm using my journey as an example, but hey, it could be about work, it could be about career, it could be about your love life. It's just a major change in your life that requires risk. Oh my God. You think anybody was cheering me on? You think anybody was saying this is good for you? No, in fact, everybody was not supporting me. So, that could be another reason why it's, difficult to get excited about this, because there isn't anything around you, anything really like making you feel otherwise. So this is future, right? Emotionally drained, guys. But again, it's because it's the emotional disconnection is coming from not listening to your higher guidance, by not listening. I'm hearing to the spiritual guidance, the divine guidance, the messages it is that you're receiving at this time, which is, it's kind of like it's disconnecting you. It's like you start decaying, which means what? You stop growing. You're dissatisfied, you're unhappy, you feel stagnated, unmotivated. I'm hearing, and that's how you feel. That's how you're feeling. That's how somebody's feeling. That's that devil energy making you feel that way. And again, that devil energy could just be fear, okay? And what happens when I'm hearing that you get drained mentally, emotionally, physically, and every level? It gets gloomy, guys. It gets hard. I'm hearing to trust, to listen to your intuition, to see clearly. What you need to do is take action. You need to move. You need to take action. You're becoming stagnant, guys. It's, again, think about it like your life is being sucked away, which means once you're getting weaker and weaker. And I'm telling you, the devil, guys, is opportunistic. And when you're really spiritually okay, because this is, you know, something that would spiritually weaken you. That's when it's better able to manipulate. That's when it's better able to control, to confuse you, take you off your path, block things for you. And well, it's hard to fight back. Let's take a look further. Foresight for you. We have the Ace of Wands. What did I say? Get out. Look at this. You see that? This is the back of the deck. You see both of these cards. What did I say you need to do? You need to take action. You need to get moving. Kind of like what I did. Again, we go back to that story. I'm like, okay, what do I need to do? Okay, like this is, okay, I'm going to leave that behind. This is courage. Energy, inspiration, passion, creation, potential, optimism. It's like get excited. You're not going to get excited. I'm hearing staying wherever it is that you're at. Whether that's a relationship, whether that's a job, whatever it is. There's no life coming from that. It's dead. We saw it there. Look. Creation, spark, potential, optimism, passion, pregnancy, inspiration, energy. You see, that is a life force. There's no life force here. Illusions, delusions, murkiness, heaviness. Look, there's fire cannot be sparked here. You need to take action. You need to take action. You need to be brave. You need to be courageous. That's what it is that you need to do. And I'm hearing, and if you do, look at that. We have the Six of Wands. Triumph, accolades, pride, victory, recognition, success, glory, and admiration. You're going to be successful in whatever this is. You need to go for it. You need to be brave. You need to take a risk, and you just need to trust in yourself, and that's what you need to do. And that's what is going to bring you. I'm hearing that what it is that the best result is going to give you life. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Look at that sunflower there, guys. You need to trust. When I think about sunflowers, I think about spirit. I think about divine guidance. I think about, have faith. Absolutely. Because the sunflower is always facing the sun. You know, it always looks for the light. Six of Wands and Ace of Wands. Action. I also see this as you finally, right, there's this spark, this spark. There's this spark that just kind of lights up. And, well, you go after, you do what you have to do. You take action. You take that opportunity. It's right there. Take it. It's yours. You're worthy. Have confidence, have faith, trust yourself, take that risk. And I'm telling you, you're going to be incredibly happy. And I see you doing that with that Six of Wands and the Ace of Wands. I'm telling you, you're just going to get like the spur of energy sometime in the month of November, maybe towards the end. You're just going to do it. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. Beautiful energy, guys. All right, let's get a closing message for you from the Animal Power deck. If you want to book a reading with me, guys, you can do so by going to the link down below in the description box. It's going to take you to VotreVoyageTarot.com, where you could book a private reading with me. We have Flamingo. Oh, not flamingo, hummingbird. I'm sorry. I saw pink a little bit and I thought about flamingo. Receive the sweetness of life. Look, activate inner cosmos. Didn't I tell you guys you're getting a lot of like activations? I mean, many of you are remembering, you're stepping into like your life purpose. You're remembering who you are. You're coming into union for many of you with like a soulmate. Activate inner cosmos. You're connecting. You're becoming more whole. You're connecting. Activate inner cosmos. You're expanding. You are hummingbird. Receive the sweetness of life. Look at that. There's something so good for you. You deserve this. Receive the sweetness of life. Oh my goodness. I'm telling you, this is something so sweet. This is something so good, guys, for you. Accept it. Accept it. Just let it into your life. It says sloth, seek nature's wisdom. And then we have porcupine, trust open-hearted vulnerability, seek nature's wisdom. Sloth. You know, the sloth, it's seek nature's wisdom. Did I tell you guys about this? Didn't I tell you guys in the beginning, like when you're feeling like, you know, I feel like many of you going out into nature, it's really going to help you out. Nature heals, I'm telling you, especially during this time where you guys are being zapped out and overworked. It's absolutely, you need to go out into nature, just breathing, being around animals, being around trees or just plants is going to it's going to give you it's going to replenish you. Seek nature's wisdom. Porcupine, trust open-hearted vulnerability. There's this defensiveness, right? And it's just saying like you need to open your heart and you need to trust and do know that you're going to it's going to require some vulnerability, which again could be uncomfortable, right? Trust, open-hearted, and vulnerability. Let's get some more messages. Beaver, build with integrity. Let's get a message from the Self-Care Oracle. I've been here for almost an hour. I need to make these readings like, 20 minutes. But, I like connecting with spirit, guys. Is one of the things that I love to do, and I love connecting with you guys, and I like feeling it. I like to be, in this space. Self, and here we have somebody that is coming out of a cage. It's beating your if beating yourself up worked, you'd be thin, rich, and happy. Try loving yourself instead. If beating yourself up worked. Don't beat yourself up. You're beating yourself up. You're being too hard on yourself, which I feel like also what this is saying as well is like you're doing things that are not helping you, okay? You love yourself. At this time, you really need to do for yourself. You need to love yourself and stop being so hard on yourself. Release. Hello. And happiness. Look, abundance, money. Look, but a choice. Look, needs. Doesn't that go? Look, the clock, time. I'm telling you, something it is that you should know as well is that Wheel of Fortune is like, think about it like a window of opportunity in a way. You see that? It says needs and time. But what really stands out to me here is that that clock there, which is a reference to time. So yeah, the Wheel of Fortune, guys, it comes as an opportunity that you have to take, and take it while it's there, because with the Wheel of Fortune, things are always constantly changing. There's a choice. Worry less about making the right choice and more about being strong enough to handle any outcome. Oh my God. Worry less about making the right choice and more about being strong enough to handle any outcome. Abundance. Being a thoughtful steward for the money you already have is the secret to creating more abundance. When you trust yourself to handle more, that's when more shows up. Happiness. Your thinking will either make your happiness or take your happiness. You choose. Release. Sometimes the best way to grow is to simply let go. Nice. Now let's get a final message from the Butterfly Effect Oracle, which is this one right here. The Butterfly Effect Oracle. If you want to book a reading with me, guys, you can do so by going to the link down below in the description box. It's going to take you to VotreVoyageTarot.com, where you could book a private reading with me. It says the past. It says a situation or someone from the past will return either to finish unfinished business or give you closure. You will have to decide if it's worth revisiting or living it in the past. The past, for many of you, I mean, yeah, there's something that's coming back around, and maybe that's the choice here, right? You're trying to decide, what do I do? The past, a situation or someone from your past will return either to finish unfinished business or give you closure. You will have to decide if it's worth revisiting or leaving it in the past. Again, big highlight of your reading is choices, guys. Choices, 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 which nobody can do for you. It all falls on your higher guidance, okay? This is something you have to choose and decide yourself. And look, you've already gotten all the guidance it is that you need to help you make the best decision, okay? You just need to trust. You need to trust. All right, one more closing message. Let's get this one. Okay, goodness. It says discovery. You will discover within you the immense knowledge and skills that remained undeveloped, unlocking the magician within you that will lead to emotional fulfillment and newfound confidence. Discovery. I'm telling you guys, you need to release, you need to let go, you need to, accept this new beginning, this new opportunity, and I feel like you're going to be pleasantly, surprised. You're rediscovering yourself, you are reinventing yourself. I believe we saw that somewhere. Career, oh my God, career change. Hello. Wasn't I talking about this with you guys? Look, it's right there. A new opportunity comes. Hello. This is a new beginning that will challenge you to get out of your comfort zone and expand your horizons. No more playing it small. Time to dream big. Oh my God. There it is. This is what I have for you, Leo. Thank you so much for allowing me to do this reading for you. As always, truly, it was an honor and my pleasure. You guys take care, okay? Bye-bye.